Spacey Sims, and we are back with more of The Sims 4 Fractured, which is our Disney Villain Legacy Challenge. And I mean, I remembered he was pregnant, but it was so funny just doing that, just turn around and being like, holy shit, that belly popped out of nowhere. How far along are you? Jesus. Oh my god, you might have the baby this time. Well, third trimester's in 15 hours, maybe. We'll see how we get, but like, oh, it's actually cute that you're gonna swing together. Who's Madison? Who's Madison? I mean, I'm assuming it's one of your... Okay, it's... Okay, alright. I'm like, it's gotta be somehow like a cousin or something. So these were all Sebastian's kids. These are all Sebastian's grandkids. So it was somebody here. Okay. And we're getting it because technically they're related to our family. Even though I really don't care about like these people having kids and whatnot. I'm like, what's going on? I don't care about their names. That's why I just randomized it. But this family tree is amazing. Like, I mean, you can't really go back technically as far... I mean, you can go as far as her, but... Like, she was dead when we started, so technically we started on Sebastian, but like, holy shit, because he had so many kids, and then with MC Command Center, he has so many grandkids, and then great-grandchildren. Oh my god. It's just so funny, because like... We're gonna run into these people in town and, like, not realize that they're related to us. Somehow. Like, I don't know. Like, whatever. Okay. Look at, they're so cute, like, swinging together. Aww. Like, I want them to, like... They're not, like, swinging at the same time, so it looks kind of like... It's so cute. Anyway. Poor Gray is now an elder with his, like, slightly pinkish gray hair. That's a good choice. Did we do that on camera or did it do it off camera? I don't know. I don't really remember. But it's, like, gray, but then some, like, it's got still pinkish, so it's got, like, the red tint to it a little. Works. Oh, my poor baby, you're actually gray now. I'm kind of concerned when you're going to die. I mean, we just don't know. Actually, we do. We can tell with MC Command Center, can't we? You only have 11 days left. Wow. So, like, before Love Day. But you'll at least see your other grandchild and see Oliver age up to a child. So that's good. So we're just kind of going through... Wait, oh, did you get a sandwich? Okay, you have food, so you're good. All right, so we'll just go through this a little bit faster. So, you guys got married in the last part, because I kind of forgot about that, and then got insta-pregnant, because... Oh my god. So, are you... You're still Simon Darby. Okay. It'd actually be kind of funny if the next child had the last name Higginbottom and Oliver was Oliver, because Oliver Higginbottom just sounds ridiculous. But, like, okay, so, like, I've have some names written down. Ethel, Chester, Mabel Higginbottom, Esther Higginbottom. Actually, I think Esther was his mother's name. Esther or Ethel, right? Can't remember now. But that'd be funny. We could name it after his mom. Oh, Gray just finished painting a masterpiece. Of course he did. It's Ethel or Esther? I think it's Ethel. No, it is Esther. Oh my god, see? Then if we had... She's got 2 other kids. Who did she have other kids with? Oh my god. Well, because Jameson's a vampire that I made, and Sloan is from our Where Dreams Reside series. And they had a daughter. He's got a son with We don't know. But like... But that's actually cute. So Caitlin had both of her children. Oh, no, wait. This baby is with Julia? Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, my God, wait. Oh. Paul is our cousin? I mean, our brother? I didn't know Paul was our... No, Bobby. Who's Bobby? Bobby is our... Wait a minute. Okay, this is fucking weird. So, Bobby is the one that comes over and hangs out and we're friends with. But Bobby is our half-brother's half-brother. MC Command Center is so fun sometimes. Sometimes, like, you put your Sims out in the world and you mark them as unplayed and nothing happens. They don't get married, they don't have kids, and you're like, come on. And then other times, random shit like this happens and the family trees are fucking whack. But, like, okay, so wait. You only have... Yeah, you have the 3 kids, but they're all different parents. But it's kind of funny that Simon's half-brother, Paul, is half-brothers with Bobby, and then Soren and Bobby are friends. But you don't even know Paul. But Paul has a son, too. With Nani. So that's... Okay, so that's... Nani is... Was she in the game? Because, like, Makoa... Everybody loves Makoa, right? Everybody always loved him. Well, loved him because he's dead now, but, like, when you start a new game. I knew they had a family, but didn't they have a son, too? I don't know. If Nani existed in, like, the game... I thought for some reason, I thought they had a son, but maybe they always had Nani. I don't know. I never played with the townies. Anyway, so that's just fucking bizarre. So we've got some weird ass trees. So your friend Bobby, who comes over, we're like, God damn it, Bobby, what the fuck? Like, is technically your half brother's half brother. You're not related to him at all. You just have a half brother with. So weird. So weird. We're going to have to keep making Sims and putting them in for our Sims in this to marry because there's too many people out there now because Sebastian procreated the world and has too many great-grandkids. There are too many out there, like, for me to keep track of. Are you coming out here again? Do we have to get rid of this fucking tree because you won't do anything? Why don't you... More choices, friendly, or help, bath? Ask other dad for a bath. So I guess we can't use... Was it Ethel or Esther that I had on my list? We can't use Esther if Soren's mother was Esther. Although Esther Higginbottom sounds good. We could use Ethel. Esther is on my list. But then again, he could name if we have a daughter, could name it after our mother, so... And then we can make the second kid, like, so we have Oliver Darby, and then we would have Esther Higginbottom, or Ethel Higginbottom, or Amelia Higginbottom. That's too much. Mabel Higginbottom? Esther or Ethel. Okay. And then I was going to use Chester as a boy's name. So Chester Higginbottom doesn't sound too terrible either. That's kind of funny. Look at that. He's, like, coming down here. Oh, did you puke? Let's, clean that. It's kind of funny that he came down here to use the bathroom and then you decided that you were going to bathe your son down here. Like, you got to keep an eye on him? Really? He's like, I have to keep an eye on you. Because, you know, Allie's kind of sort of back in town, so... I don't know. I don't think you should eye your husband like that, but... 10 hours. Whew. Ask to play. Oh, how cute. You need to go get something. You don't need to go get. I was going to go grab and get, and it came get. So cute. Playing with toddlers is fucking adorable. Like, look at his little face. He's so sweet. Like, aw. It's so cute. He's like missing a tooth. I love it when they play. Oh, Paxton, baby. Aww. Please don't break my fucking sink, Paxton. God damn it, Paxton. At least he's gonna mop. I was like, you better fucking mop that shit. So hold on. I need to check something. Speaking of, with Paxton's out. Oh, right. We lost Jelly Donut. Oh, no! We lost Peanut Butter, too? I was gonna, like, strengthen their... We lost both of our cats. What the fuck? Aw. Oh, well. It's okay. Sorry, Alexander. Don't know. I only care about our ghosts. But our ghosts are eventually going to fade away because we're not going to stay in this house forever. I do want to, like, eventually, like I keep saying this, like, get another house, put it down somewhere, and do another refurb. Because I have fun doing that. Like, I loved doing that. It was so much fun with this one. We're not quite done. I mean, like, we can kind of fence in our yard or whatever. We can't really fence in over here, but, like, you know, we got a pool. We got everything we need in this house. And there's tons of other houses that I downloaded from the same place. I don't forget what that was. I searched for, like, abandoned houses. This came up, there's a lot of custom content you had to download to get it. There are some on the gallery, but I have other ones, and it'd be so much fun to do what we did again, because I love doing that. But I'm kind of concerned. I don't know why I just felt like checking our fish quality and making sure they're not, like, grody. Anyway, it's like Oliver or sibling will be taking over, right? But they have to be close to Simon, so I kind of don't want to have them move out. You know what I mean? Although we could do that. Because, you know, maybe they move out with Simon, like he goes with them and we leave this. Because Gray will be dead by then, and then other sibling could stay and live in this house. We could, like, find a family for them, because the next generation Cruella has to be enemies with an entire family. I wasn't going to have them be enemies with our family, but, you know, I mean, that could be an option. I wasn't planning on that, but I wasn't also planning on them getting pregnant again. And Lord knows you can never woohoo again, because holy shit, you're going to keep getting pregnant. We might do the one thing I've never done. Oh, I've never, like, used the birth control on it, because, you know, but these two keep getting pregnant. You saw them kissing in the background, like, so sweet. Like, nobody else seems to even notice that Paxton is here, which is hilarious. Ask about Day. Ask about being dead, because he's going to join him soon. Oh. I wonder if we should, like, release their spirits. You know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of wondering, because, like, if you think about it, Paxton is still around because he died too young, and like, Gray's wouldn't let him go, you know what I mean? Just Gray missing him and feeling so empty without him, and everything would kind of tether Paxton here, you know? And I feel like Paxton would stay being like, sweetie, it's okay to, like, let go, but he can't. Like, he never could. He's still in love with his dead husband. Case in point. Everyone else is like, I don't know, Gray talks about talking to Paxton all the time, but they don't even interact with him. Like, I'm not stopping them from doing it, but nobody even seems to, like, talk or interact with Paxton. It's almost like it's all in Gray's head, you know? Even though ghosts are absolutely real in The Sims, and they break all of our shit, but He was downstairs with the toddler. Paxton was breaking the sink, and nobody said a thing. Like, he didn't say a thing. He didn't act shocked. Nothing. So it's really bizarre. What is this? You want to chat with Simon? I can pin that. And you want to adopt a dog. Sweetie, no. We're not adopting a dog. We have a cat. We have a lot of cats. For fuck's sake, Paxton. What the hell? I shouldn't have replaced it. I should have just left it. He keeps breaking that sink. He's like really mad about that sink. Suave kiss. Although, we could also invite them into the household as ghosts before we are ready to move. And then there will always be there, because then we could set them to not call. So then they'll always be in this house. That's an idea. So, we could leave, like, when we leave here, we can add Paxton, Gray, and Sebastian to the household, flag them to never call, and then oh, for fuck's sake, Paxton! Stop breaking the sink! I've replaced it 3 times, you dick! Fuck. But, like, that's actually a good idea. And then we'll leave whatever, and if we leave one of the kids behind here, like whoever's going to stay here, like when we move out. When we move, it's going to be whoever the heir, right? So if we decided, say we're going to, like Oliver was going to be our heir for the next one, but say we moved out with Oliver, we'd leave this house here with Sibling, Paxton, Gray, and Sebastian, flag them to never cull, and then they'd stay here forever, and they'd have this house, and then if Sibling has kids and whatnot, like, so this house would always be owned in our family, and our ghosts would be here, and then whatever house we go to next, it would be the same thing. That's beautiful. I love that. We're going to have to do that. But I don't know if we're going to move, because the next generation is our 5th generation, so do we move and then spend, like, he was trying to talk to you, and you walked away. Anyway, hopefully we have the baby in this part. Morning sickness, but let me eat grilled cheese. I feel that, though. Like, not the morning sickness part, but like sometimes you're like, I don't feel good, I feel so gross, but I want to eat something. Like when my allergies are kicking my ass, I don't want to eat, but I eat anyway. Because then you're like, I don't want to eat, but I want to eat. Or like when you have an upset stomach, but you feel so sick and you don't want to eat because you know it's just going to hurt your stomach, but then you're like, but I'm hungry. But I know it's not going to do me, but like I don't want to eat because eating would be a bad idea. But then you eat anyway because you're hungry. You're like, you're feeling very passionate. I mean, technically, you could reluctantly embrace. Oh, I forgot. That's so funny. Romance. No, I'm actually going to ignore the call because I kind of... You can woohoo now because... Is it Bianca again? No, Allie. No, we don't. We already had a conversation with you. He's feeling very frisky because it's the pregnancy hormones, I guess. Do not get Soren pregnant, okay? Like... I figured it was safe because, you know... Oh, look, I pinned woohoo. Well, there you go. Not in your father's bed, you pervert! Why can they not woohoo in their own bed? Why do they always gotta woohoo in somebody else's bed? The disrespect that these Sims show each other is outstanding to me. There is nothing... There are very few things, like, obviously there's some things that I think everybody can agree on are disrespectful, but then there's those personal disrespect things, and this is, like, one of those to me, like, I just, no, dear God, you do not have sex in someone else's bed. You do not go visit someone's house and have sex at their house. Like, if you're staying there for, like, a month, okay, but, like, you're staying there for a weekend, you can keep your fucking shit in your pants, like, it's gross. I don't know why, like... Look, it's the borderline asexual thing that I don't care about, like... But, like, even if I'm in a relationship where, like, yeah, no, totally into this person and I can have that kind of relationship, I'm still not. It's like, no, we're staying here for, like, a weekend. We don't need. Oh, he's a bedwetter. A massage sounds great. Actually, let's go get something to eat. Because I feel like then they could sit and talk. Of his embarrassed face. Oh, because he's old. That's so sad. Oh, you're still hungry, kiddo. Oh, we don't have any other food out for you, though. Okay. What else can we put out? Let's put out the eggs and toast. That's a good thing for you. Oh, do you also have food in your inventory? Hold on. Oh, this is probably a empty plate then. Okay. Oh, Kitty needs food too. Why don't you grab a serving? Are you asking to be potty trained? Talk. Okay, hold on. Who's calling you? Like, sure. And then can you feed the cat? Feed the kitty. Kitty's meowing at his bowl because I'm an ass and I didn't feed the poor kitty. What kitty is this? Pickles. Feed Pickles! Pickles is in a pickle and needs some pickles. Or cat food. There you go, kitty. We love you. Sorry, kitty. I couldn't reach your mailbox. Really? It's kind of a shame that you're, like, a real fucking fail at your job that you can't fucking reach this. Good God. Pay bills. Oh, we can vote on neighborhood action plans. What's this? Get to know Simon and be friendly with Simon. Isn't Madison the child that we just had? Like, in the family? I swear it is. Like, wasn't that the baby that I just randomized the name, or was that Madison's baby? Fun-loving community. Oh, free love. Sharing is caring. Okay, good. Juice community. I'm gonna put all my points in that, because I do not want sharing is caring, even though it doesn't make a difference, to be dead honest. Where are you going? Oh, that's right. You're going out. And you're going out to get something to eat. That's actually cool. It's increasing your need. All right, he already wet himself, so we don't need to. Oh God, that was the last eggs and toast too. Oh dear God. All right, hold on. Well, I was like, you're gonna age up soon. No, not for days. Open. 1 of those left, 4 of those left, 3 of those left, 2 of those left. We do not have a lot of food left. We're gonna need to get some food made. You returned, so can you serve lunch? Let's make tofu tacos, I guess. Did I say tacos? Tacos. Tofu tacos. And then let's grill some chicken. So let's get some food made because the toddler's going to need it out. What painting is this? I can't see it because it won't stick on a wall. A little lighthouse? Aw, that's cute. This is the cats and dogs. That's cute. We can sell that one. The other two can have. That's another cat one. That's the one that you painted before. We'll keep that one, I guess, for now. Have a home worth $350,000. This house isn't worth $350,000. I just find that hard to believe. It's too fucking. The house is nice. Like, how is this not worth anything? I don't know. Like, be friends with one animal. Where's our cat? Where's the cat? Can we come down here and offer friendship? Pet? Offer friendship? Get to know? Praise kitty? Pet kitty again? Okay. Okay, I just saw something moving on my floor and was like, what the fuck is that? It's my fucking bird. Because he's weird. Anyway. You need to finish reading 3 books, but like, whatever. Okay, are you going to have this baby soon? Yay! Right, we'll have this baby maybe in this part. Yay! You became friends with Pickles! Befriends 5 animals. Well, that's not happening. But, you know. Good, Pickles is affectionate, so Pickles need lots of love. There you go. Um, Jameson. Okay. Jameson White. There you go. Yeah, so, in case you didn't realize what just fucking happened, here you go. Do you feel like learning something new today? Oh, really? This is interesting. Let's just take a baking class. She called. Really? I'm actually surprised that just happened. Okay. Not at all what I expected to happen here. So, if you didn't catch that pop-up was because Allie just had a baby. So, but then she called and she invited Soren out, which is weird because that's not the call that I was expecting to happen. So, before Elijah died, Allie and Elijah fooled around, obviously. I mean, she fooled around with, Simon, blah, blah, blah. What the hell did we just name that baby? Jameson? Okay, I'm going to write this down because, all right, so she technically has a child with Elijah. I don't know. I forget the name of that. I don't know. I didn't name that child, obviously, because it wasn't, whatever. We named this one not because I set MC Command Center to name every baby that's born in the world, because we'd just be getting nothing but pop-ups. Because anybody that's related to the household. So, all right. Here's our fun little twist. Look, for the next generation, for Cruella, we have to be close to our prior heir. We have to be enemies with a family. And Simon has to be enemies with one child. Okay, now they're having two. That wasn't the plan. The plan was originally going to be, we have Oliver. And, Soren, when he hung out with Allie, some shit happened. And that's actually his baby. So what had happened was... All right, okay, so she has Monica with Elijah, but now because Elijah's dead, she doesn't... I mean, technically, she still lives in the house with Elijah's family. I don't know if they were actually his family. I don't really know. They were just people living in... Are they the people that live in the house? I think they might have... I don't know what household they live... whatever house he was in, I just pretend they're his family. I don't really know. That was not important. But... they were engaged, whatever. She was pregnant. She didn't know she was pregnant when Elijah died. So she kind of disappeared. She had her baby, but his family took the baby because she was, not stable. And they were just also might be guilty of killing her son, whatever. So she does not have Monica, even though technically in the game, she lives in the same household. We're just, that's not the story we're going with, but I don't care to split her and do all that, whatever. It's fine. So she had left, they'd taken the baby. She kind of disappeared because, wanted to deal with her own stuff. When she kind of came back and she was explaining all of the detail, all the issues to Soren, when they had that conversation and they were kind of fighting, whatever. Eventually they did go back because she was just staying. She was visiting. She was staying in a hotel. She hadn't, moved back to town or anything like that. And they, had a few drinks. Soren would not have done anything, but Allie drugged him. That's what we're going with, okay? Which is just wrong. Don't do that, kids. This is fucked up shit, okay? This whole series is some fucked up shit, but... Alright, so, yeah. So, they had a few drinks because they had been at the coffee shop and then they went for drinks and they went back to her hotel room to kind of just talk at more of a private place because Soren has no interest in Allie. I mean, maybe there was a time back in high school that there would have been some kind of an interest or something, but he really loved Simon and, so, yeah, I mean, Allie's beautiful, but she kind of fucked over Simon, and Soren and Simon were always best friends. Yay! Juice community, everyone's gonna be drunk. Awesome. Which is great for Gray, because he's gonna go drink a lot. So, yeah. And this is now where he's finding out about his other son. So, okay. All right. She just had whatever she had. I set it up. They didn't actually woohoo or anything. I went into MC Command Center and just said she gets pregnant with him. Like, you know what I mean? So, great. Flirted with Paxton while exploring. I hope he explored Paxton a little. What? Nothing. Yeah, this is his, oh my god. How do I tell Simon that I have a child with Allie? Because I think he kind of knew what happened, but he didn't quite remember. They had a few drinks, but also he was like, I must have been drunk. No, she drugged him, okay? She drugged him. I don't know why, because I don't think she's ever been in love with Soren. I think it's just a matter of she was kind of angry that he wasn't believing her and he kind of trusts Simon, and she kind of still has a thing for Simon, and I think she might have been jealous. Who the fuck knows? Look, nobody knows what's going through her goddamn mind. This girl, look, I'm not making excuses for her here because she's a terrible human being, but everybody's a terrible human being in this game, so even though we love them, they're still kind of terrible. Gray is probably not. He's probably the least terrible person, honestly. Like, has he been a great dad? Not really, but like, you know. Look, they all have traumatic, tough lives, and we love them to death anyway. And like, Allie is not the bad guy. She is a bad guy, but they're all kind of bad guys in their own way. Soren is not fucking perfect. Kind of, manipulating Simon into a relationship, sorta, but Simon also totally willing to get into this relationship just so someone pays attention to him and adores him because he's not getting what he wanted from Allie. Like, you know what I mean? And he never got that, like, kind of lost the affection of his father after his other father died. Like, there's some fucked up shit. Everyone's fucked up. So, not excusing what she did, but we can't be like, we hate her because, hey, everyone in this series deserves a little love and a little hate. Okay? They're such a gray area with them. But yeah, no, she did some awful shit. And who knows why? Because, look, she's all over the place with the shit that's happened to her. It's kind of understandable that she'd be a little cuckoo, but drugging someone and basically committing sexual assault there's no excuse for that at all. So, I mean, So shit happened. Of course, Soren wasn't going to tell Simon what happened. I'm not necessarily sure he really even realized, because he came home that night, and of course, I think Simon was already in bed. Even if he wasn't, that's the story we're going with. And he had to remember, but at the same time, when you're that drunk, how sometimes if you've ever gotten really drunk, you either are like, what happened? Or like, did I really say that? Like, sometimes when you're drunk, you're doing things at the time and you're like, what are we doing? Because there's sober you in the back of your head, like, you're an idiot. You're going to regret that. Like, there's always a sober voice in your head. At least in mine, and it's annoying. But, so, plus, drugged voice in his head. But, yeah. So, the thing is, Simon is going to find out, obviously. He does not know now. Because, funny thing, well, we're going to have to wait until Jameson is a toddler. Because there's no way we can't move a baby into the house. You know what I mean? I guess can we split the house and move Allie and the toddler in here? Allie and the baby in here, but then we have two well, so anyway, the plan was always, okay, my plan quite wasn't this way because it wasn't gonna, it was going to be originally when I wrote out this before we even got to... You are not... Okay. I was going to say, you are absolutely not... The way you just did that, I was like, you are not going to bang your fucking husband's father. Let's not even do that. Free love did not win, and you have already impregnated somebody that is not your husband. Sweetie, you can't do that. The story was always going to be like Simon and friend, whoever it was, and in this case it was Soren, were both in love with Allie, and they end up together because Allie kind of fucks with both of them, whatever, and then, like, Soren was always going to impregnate Allie, but the story kind of changed a little bit with the things that happened, and so can you just go to sleep, and then everyone will be asleep at the normal time? My bird's making weird-ass noises, and I'm like, why does it sound like a cat scratching on furniture? It's not. It's my bird plucking around doing weird shit. I don't know. Sebastian's out. Yay, we can't go super speed, but it's okay. We can watch Sebastian break the rest of our fucking stuff. Where is he? Oh, he's playing games. So it was always going to be kind of this little love triangle thing, but it was going to be Soren and Simon were both in love with Allie and both kind of like had a fling with her and whatnot, but then fell in love with each other. I'm not quite sure when she was going to have a baby thing came up, if that was in my original plan or I just changed it in this. But I kind of changed it for this, and I know that was my intent in this, that Soren they were going to have a baby, because I want that to be, hold on, let me get to have baby at hospital. We're going to join, and we will take Soren with us because he is baby daddy. It was always going to be Soren and Allie, like, when we kind of turned into this kind of love triangle, because we have to be enemies with one child, and I don't want him to hate his own kids, but he sure as hell can hate Jameson, right? He's sure, and I was like, that's perfect. So now I'm sure you can see where this is going. Like, they're going to take this baby, and they're going to end up having Soren and Allie's love child, and Simon is... I mean, in a way, he's got the power here, right? Because Soren is going to feel so guilty about what happened, even though it's not his fault. You were assaulted. Like, you didn't choose to do this. This was something done against your will, right? And, girl, you go rocking with your bad self in that freaking hospital gown. It's a hospital dress, not quite a gown, but, like, whatever. But, like, is she our doctor? Oh, great. We're having a vampire doctor. Our child's going to be a vampire. Could you come here? You don't need to eat it. What you doing, bird? He, like, flew over like, I'm not doing nothing. You being a troublemaker. You don't love me anymore now that you have a friend. Anyway. Cut and gut health. We're about to cut his gut. But yeah, so they're going to end up, that's why they weren't supposed to have a second. That's why when they got pregnant again, I was like, no, it's not in our plan. So, yeah. So this way, Jameson's not going to really know, probably for a long time, that, like, it is Higginbottom. Perfect. And wait, what is it? Oh, boy. Okay, so we're going to go with Chester, then. Chester Higginbottom, Oliver Darby, and Jameson White. Kids have 3 different names. But I'm leaving it. I love it. So, yeah. So this is not how this was supposed to go. Chester was not supposed to exist. Please do not get pregnant again. We cannot have more fucking children. So, yeah. Because, and also, it was gonna make it easier so that we know. Why are you still looking pregnant, buddy? But whatever. Because this way I knew when they were gonna have Oliver and then Jameson, right? That Oliver would be the heir because that'll be the child. Because you have to get along with one child and hate one child, right? I mean, you have to be enemies with one child for Simon. But then for the Cruella generation, which is next, you have to be close to the prior heir. So, I mean, we talked about this before, where Simon's generation, which is Queen of Hearts, was 1 to 6 kids. You can't have one kid and be enemies with that child, but then that child is close to you. It's not going to work. So, you know. So that's when I was like, oh, okay, then wait, there you go. you enemies with your child is going to be the child that is not yours, that you are going to resent and hate and be awful to their whole life. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why I was like, okay, perfect. Oliver's our heir. Well, now, because it would be too hard between our two kids to be like, okay, we'll be kind to Oliver and we'll mean to Chester. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, but I want Chester to be our heir because he's so much more like, you know what I mean? There's always going to be one I bond with more. Like, you never know. It might be hard to choose, but like when they get to like the teenage age, it'll be a little bit easier probably to be like, all right, who do we love most? Where's our baby? Okay, our baby's in here again. All right, there he is. So anyway, yeah. So now we have that, and he's going to have to find out at some point that Soren had a baby with Allie, and here's the thing. I'm sure you know where this is going. Simon has to kill 3 people before he's an elder, and do you think that Allie would willingly give up her child and let them take it? No. Because she now has a way into this household, into this life. Oh, hey, she had a baby with Soren, and I guess I'm going to have to be over all the time if Soren wants to see his child. She's not going to let him get away with being like, nope, didn't have a baby, not my baby, don't know what you're talking about. Because Soren's not like that. He will, like, man up and be a father to his child, even if it was against his will. And you know what I mean? Because, like, Soren's not the type of person to be like, I'm going to hold it against a child because the mother was a psycho bitch, right? Simon, on the other hand, absolutely. Not my baby. That kid, you know, whatever. So, yeah. But, obviously where we're going with this is Simon is going to find out and be quite upset. And Chester is very hungry. Well, Chester is fucking sleeping, but that's okay. So we're going to go take care of our little Nubu, and look at him, none the wiser knowing that your husband had a baby with a woman, some other person with another woman. I mean, whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, with the woman that you were always in love with, which is really going to drive you crazy. Not only that, but Soren, the person who has always adored you and been there for you, that belonged to you, had sex with and impregnated someone else. Excuse me, what? And then it's the woman that I was in love with that I did, and then, well, that's going to literally make him go motherfucking insane. Like, he's going to lose his fucking mind. Okay? And, well, I'm sure you can see where it's going, that he's not going to, okay, you fed the baby, but can you change his diaper too? Or are you going to go see your new sibling? Oh, you're happy! Oh, Oliver's so happy about his new sibling. I wonder how you're going to feel about fucking Jameson. Doesn't matter if you hate him or love him. Okay, can you actually come here and change dirty diaper? Is someone else doing this? No, because he's taking a bath. Okay, anyway. So, yeah, maybe we'll try to move Allie in with the baby so that we end up with the kids. It's going to be weird because then Chester and Jameson would grow up kind of like Oliver, even being a toddler, they would grow up thinking that Jameson and Chester are like twins, right? Because they're basically not that much, their age is not that far apart. But I feel like Simon would make it clear. I was like, what the fuck? Birds. Make it clear as they're growing up, like, no, Jameson is not your twin brother. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and like, Oliver and Chester would be kind of like, it'd be this weird thing because they're growing up thinking Jameson's their brother. He's your half brother. But they don't really quite know when they're younger what the hell is going on. But Simon is very much vocal at not trying to, not like, he's not my son. You know, nothing like that, but there's enough of the animosity kind of there in the way he treats him that Oliver and Chester would be like, one of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. And like, you know? And be like, it's odd, and what is wrong? Like, they wouldn't really know, because it's like going to be a weird family dynamic that, you know, here's Soren that loves all of them because they're all his children, and then Simon definitely treats Jameson differently, but they don't know that Jameson has a different, I don't want to say mother, a different other parent. You know what I mean? Because Simon wouldn't come out and say it. You know what I mean? Because that would be admitting that, like, vocally, openly admitting that Soren had a baby with someone else, which he doesn't want to do. But it's always in the back of his mind, which is why he's going to treat Jameson completely different, and be enemies with him. But, and who knows how that's going to work out. We just have to be enemies with someone. And then I feel like Oliver or Chester, whoever takes over and is Cruella, they can be enemies with an entire family. So they can be enemies with Jameson's entire family. And that would include, like, Allie and whatever the hell her other daughter's name is. That's what I was kind of thinking. Like, oh, we can be enemies with that family. Originally, it was going to be, I forget exactly what had written out for the dynamic before the game changed it kind of on me. But it was going to be like our heir was going to be enemies with Allie and her entire family because, like, Simon would have always been in love with her but married Soren, who was supposed to be their friend. And then Allie would have moved on, married someone else, which was going to be Elijah, blah, 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 and do all that kind of thing. Like, similar where we were still going to kill Elijah, but she was going to have this other family, maybe marry someone else. Or have a child with Simon, and our child was going to be like hate that other hate her family just because they're so close to Simon, and Simon hates her, and like, you know what I mean? So we were always going to kind of hate her family, but it tried to turn and took some twists, and and we changed the story a little bit. So this is what it is. Like, I come up with the story idea, like this is what's going to happen, and the game changes it a little, and we work with it. So, but yeah, so now we have a baby, and we got to get Allie in here. But, well, at any rate, what I've been trying to say is I know where you, oh, okay, you need to reset. Okay, go pee, go grab something to eat. I'm going to put your social up because, not your fault you were stuck on that. But it's 8 a.m. I'm going to cheat everyone's sleepy needs up because nobody should be tired at 8 a.m. Oh, you're using the potty by yourself? Are you independent or just fucking like a genius? Did we potty train you? I don't even know. Anyway. But yeah, Allie is going to have a bit of an accident, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, she's going to be our next victim because there is no way in hell Simon is going to allow her to, like, destroy our family or be over. Like, oh yeah, she's going to come around and and show off the baby and all of this stuff. And it's going to be like, fucking serious? She's in our life now? And like, and I think Simon would not trust himself because I think, well, actually, how are you hate her now, don't you? After everything that happened? Yeah, he still has feelings for her, but he hates her. But like, I feel like he can't trust that because he absolutely hates her, but he still wants her. Like, you know what I mean? But I think he loves Soren more now, no matter how he wants to deny that. And then Allie coming in, his whole thing is she's going to take Soren away from me. That could never happen. But she kind of did already. You know what I mean? Like, in his mind, he's like, she did take you away. Soren's like, she drugged me. Like, that's totally different. And like, and I think Soren would want to kind of go through the proper channels to get custody of his child. And be like, hey, this but, like, Allie, well, I mean, Allie really can't use the, like, well, who are they going to believe card? Well, okay, if it's a he said, she said, sadly, in the world, they're going to believe her, right? What, guys can't be raped, like, because that's what people think, and it's kind of bullshit. But then again, people think that she killed her boyfriend and she had another baby. And she's got a shady history, so I don't think anyone would really believe her. But, like, I don't know how she would manage. Well, see, so Soren's in his right mind then, like, kind of in the, I will tell everyone what you did, and you already have a shady history, and I will get my fucking child. So, like, just let's just work this out without me having to take you to court and bring up all this shit, because I will get this child 100%, and then, you can still come over and visit and whatever, but I'm taking care of him. Like, he will be, like, full custody, basically, for us, right? But Simon's like, no, because he doesn't want Allie in their lives at all, because obviously, look what she did, and she took Soren, maybe for one night, but then they have a baby, and now... So he's going to go, and he's going to end up killing her. So she going to die. She going to be our next victim. So we are going to probably work on that. Are you still going potty? Holy shit. It's been like 20 minutes. But anyway. Are you done yet? Good Lord, child. Well, anyway. So that's what we'll have to work on the next part. I might see if I can move Allie and the baby in here, if I can transfer them into the house. And then what we'll do is... in the next episode, if I can do that, we'll have her, she'll live in the house with us, and then we'll just have Simon kill her. You know what I mean? Maybe take her somewhere and offer. Take her to that lovely same place, while Soren's out, maybe with spending the day with Oliver, and like, Simon's like, yeah, no, I'll stay home with the babies, fine. Or whatnot. Or maybe Soren will be taking Jameson to a doctor's appointment or something, and he'll be like, yep, I'm going to stay home with the kid. And he disappears. And Gray doesn't say anything because Gray's like, wait, Allie disappeared. And Simon, like, Gray's smart enough to figure out what happened, but he's not going to say anything. Because, I don't know. Gray, you could be the next... Okay, can we, like, reset people? Because someone is, like, glitching out. Okay, because someone is glitching. I don't know who it was. But, like... Winterfest is tomorrow. This is going to be fun. This is great. Winterfest is tomorrow. Yeah, let's go hiking. Wow, all these calls just came in at once. One of my friends heard how great you are. Can I give them your number? No. No, Allie. We don't trust you. Thanks, Dad. Ghost Dad. Yeah, because see... Oh my god, our cat got old! Oh no, Pickles! Pickles! Baby Pickles! Oh. Okay, you have to come over here and hug and pet the cat. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this part up here. We'll move Allie in and we'll kill her off in the next part because that's what we got to do. So, anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.